Leo, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to dive right in and get your current energy. What's influencing you? Let's see, one card on what you need to focus on. And your past. Your strength. Your near future. What else do you need to know? What else is influencing this? Your hopes or fears? And your potential outcome? So this video is available on YouTube and Rumble at Tarot and Astrology with Michelle, and on TikTok at Tarot with Michelle. So looking here, bottom of the deck, I am getting the Two of Wands. And so the Two of Wands is being able to see real potential and opportunity. Sorry, I'm trying to get it out of the glare of the light. I've got storms coming through, so it's kind of off and on dark. So that Two of Wands, nothing is impeding your vision. I'm getting the sense that what you see is really what's available to you. And with that energy, because you are able to see this very clearly, there's nothing blocking his path here from seeing what is connected to the volcano or moving in that direction. And so when I see the Four of Cups showing up here in your current energy, the Four of Cups can be sadness and disappointment. It can also be that feeling stuck. But then I get the Page of Swords with it, and it feels like you're breaking free of a stuck energy, that you're ready to go after something here, something where you see real opportunity and potential. The Page of Swords feels a lot like breaking free, but understanding why you maybe felt a little bit stuck in a situation, or just in that negative energy of sad, disappointed, things not going the right way. The Page of Swords feels like it's not going to hold you back. You're not going to let it hold you back. You're going to break free of that energy. You're going to release it somehow. We'll see what comes up when I clarify, because I'm getting like some sort of conversation, asking details, but I'm not picking up another person. I'm only getting this within you. So you may be digging deep within yourself, trying to figure out, how do I get out of this? How do I get out of this stuck energy and move towards something where I see real opportunity and potential? In what you need to focus on here, I'm getting the Empress. So the Empress here, Venus, and it's what you love and value, but it's also the ruler of relationships. And so relationships are pretty loud in this reading, especially when I see the Lovers showing up here in the past. So Gemini energy, it is about the choices that you make, but this is really connected to another person. You may have met somebody here in the past and you see real opportunity and potential with this person. So you're trying not to maybe fall back into an old pattern or feel bored or stuck or sad, disappointed in some sort of way. I'm getting a lot of you not staying in that energy, working to get out of that here in the current energy with that Page of Swords. And it feels like it's connected to seeing opportunity with this person. Six of Pentacles showing up here in your strength position. Now, this is all about sharing what you have with other people. It's a card of generosity, and it comes from a balanced place where you have more than enough to share, and you absolutely are. And it feels like what you're trying to do is give into a relationship specifically. And so you're finding that kind of strength within you to really work through whatever internal might be holding you back. I get the sense that you're working through that so that you can open up and share with this other person, whomever this Lovers person is. Because then in the near future here, I'm getting the Hierophant. And so that's Taurus energy, marriage card. We have a lot of relationship energy showing up here, and very strong relationship energy with the Empress, the Lovers, and now the Hierophant. So whomever this person is, you really do see a future here with this person, and you want to grow something over time. Yeah. So when I look at how the universe is shaping the situation here, I'm getting the King of Wands with the Nine of Cups. Now that King of Wands is you, and that Nine of Cups is you going after your goals and dreams. And so I love that. It just feels like you're finding that strength within you. But I'm also getting this determination and motivation because you recognize real opportunity, that you don't want to risk losing this. So you're going to do whatever it takes to really pursue this other person and really pursue the relationship itself. Because what you're looking for here in your hopes or fears is a new beginning. And it feels like you have one in front of you. And so there is some sort of apprehension or like a stress, anxiety around missing this opportunity. And this is where it feels like that's working in your favor. It's getting you out of a stuck energy, giving you the motivation to go after something here that you really want. That Nine of Cups is the fulfillment of your goals and dreams. And this looks like something here that you really want. And then showing up in your potential outcome, I've got the Four of Wands. Now that Four of Wands is another marriage card. It's also stability. It's building a life here with somebody. It's very grounded, stable. It's also a reason to celebrate. And so I love that kind of happy, kind of go lucky element to this card where you enjoy each other's company. You're able to just build something here. The two cards of Hierophant and the Four of Wands are very strong relationship energy. Empress too, but I mean, near future and outcome. I love the way that that's coming through. So let's get some more details. Tell me about the Four of Cups with the Page of Swords. Empress. Yeah, what you're doing is you're making space for another person in your life. And that's exactly how it's coming through. You're making space for another person for a relationship. And what you have to do is kind of break out of an old kind of thought process or emotional pattern that left you just feeling like blah. That's what you're breaking out of. I don't get it's anything more significant than that. I don't feel like this is a major hurdle either. It's just a matter of you dedicating yourself to working through it. And it feels like you are. And you're motivated to because you want this union with this person. And with the Empress in what you need to focus on, I'm getting the Chariot. So Cancer energy, card of success and victory. I love this. So focusing here on the relationship because the potential that you see is real. The way that this is unfolding here, I'm getting a lot of success connected to this person, a lot of longevity, an opportunity for marriage, life partner, whichever one really works for you. But I'm getting the sense here, this is what you want. And it feels like nothing is going to stop you in going after it. Tell me about the Lovers in the past. Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man is a pause or delay so that you can see things from a different point of view. It's your internal emotions. There was something that you needed to recognize about this relationship, this person, this situation that was not. So internally you recognize something about this person because we're getting the Lovers and that's that strong soulmate energy. But as far as your emotional openness, that's what you needed to see differently. That was the big picture perspective. In order to align with this person and have the life that you want to live, you need to be emotionally open and available and not be bored or stuck or sad, disappointed, any of those kind of negative energies. And so you're doing the work necessary so that you can have this relationship and be successful in this relationship. One card on the Six of Pentacles. The Devil. So the Devil energy, that Capricorn, it feels like this is what you're exiting. It was a pattern, a repeated pattern of behaviors. You're actively breaking some sort of cycle. But it feels like you're at the tail end of it because I'm not picking up a lot of major work is left. What I'm actually picking up is more of that kind of last, finalize, let's get rid of all of this. That's what I'm picking up on here. You're taking whatever time and you're putting whatever effort is necessary in order for you to make sure that you're able to maximize this opportunity, really achieve the long-term success that you want. Tell me about that Hierophant. Five of Wands. So there might be obstacles and challenges around this person, but it actually feels like you're going to work through them. So whether it's because of the Hanged Man and you're working through breaking some sort of cycle or pattern here, that could easily be the case. I am seeing here, it's the colors on these cards are, I'm sorry, I know the light. The colors on the cards are coming through in a very similar way. So it feels like any kind of obstacles that you're experiencing in this connection, you're going to actively break them. Even if the obstacle is within you, it feels like you're going to pour yourself into the relationship and do whatever is necessary in order for it to move forward. Tell me about that Nine of Cups. Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands, you were blocking this. There was a period of time where you were blocking this relationship. Maybe it was this person or maybe it was relationships in general, ones that would actually lead to marriage or a life partner. What I'm getting here is that the recognition is there. The Devil energy really being what the wound is and the block. And so you've been working through this. I do get the sense that you're at the end of it though. And so I like that coming through because it feels like you're going to persevere and you're going to keep pushing through until you get the results that you want. Tell me about that King of Wands. So I have a bunch of cards here. One of them is Judgment. It's a resurrection, rebirth. And you are taking action here in order to make sure that you are evolving and growing, aligning with this relationship and the direction that you want it to go. I'm getting the Ace of Pentacles here. So this is an offer of a commitment, a new beginning, but one with a solid foundation. So planting the seeds now to have marriage or a long-term relationship here. Four of Pentacles. So the Four of Pentacles is building a solid foundation. It's the foundation within you, but it's also connected to this person because you want both. You want to come at it from a very balanced perspective. So you're working on yourself. After you completely release the devil, you're going to start focusing more and more on this relationship and building out that. Because I'm also getting the Page of Pentacles here. And so it's planning for the future. This is all the action that you're taking. You're very driven and motivated to move forward. Tell me about the Fool. Two of Wands. You want this new beginning because you see the opportunity and potential, and it feels like you're getting your new beginning here. I love this. It's because of the work that you're doing. Tell me about that Four of Wands in the outcome. King of Pentacles. So now the King of Pentacles is long-term stability, a lot of success, legacy kind of energy, something built over time. I love this because it feels like you're planning for the future. You're being kind of directed to just focus on the future, do the work that you need to align with everything here from a relationship standpoint, and then just make it happen. And it feels like you will because you're motivated. So Leo, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.